The story of the Carolina Parakeet. Once upon a time, there lived a species of bird called the Carolina Parakeet. What, you have not heard of that bird? That is because it disappeared from our land many years ago. Let me begin by giving you a brief description of the bird's physiognomy. You haven't heard of this word? It is spelled F-S-P-S-H-F-S-Y. Oh my, that is a very long word, isn't it? You see before you a lifelike model of the Carolina parakeet. As you can see, this small green parrot was a very lovely bird, and it was very agile, too. The face was yellow and reddish-orange, and the shoulders were yellow to the edges of the wings. The plumage, or feathers, were mostly green with light green underparts and yellow edges. The bird shares the zygodactyl feet of the parrot family. And in 1793, it was first scientifically described by me, Mark Catesby. But now, let us return to our story. The bird lived for many, many years along the eastern U.S. in as many as 28 states. As far north as New York.
That's not north.
As far south as the Gulf of Mexico.
That's not south.
And as far west as Colorado.
Y'all don't know your directions.
It lived in old-growth forests, along rivers, and in swamps. The birds flew about and did some nesting, and made many baby parakeets. So many, in fact, it is said that there were 2 parrots per mile and hundreds of thousands of birds in Florida alone. It was a good life, and they were quite content. But then, one day, something happened. Strange ships from across the big ocean landed on our shores. Busy sailors got off the ships. The flocks of friendly, colorful, and loud little parrots could hardly go unnoticed. Some caged the young birds to keep as pets. Some collected their prized, colorful feathers to adorn women's hats. Some cut down the trees, and there was nowhere left to nest. But what made them so easy to hunt? Their flocking behavior compelled them to return immediately to the place where birds had just been killed. This led to even more being shot by hunters, as the birds gathered about the wounded members of the flock. The very last wild Carolina parakeet was shot in 1934 to be displayed in a museum. And so, you see, that is why you have not heard of this bird. For the Carolina parakeet was made to be extinct by the hands of people. Perhaps you do not know that word? Extinct means no more. Extinct means never again. Extinct means the end.